Hey guys, welcome back. Anyway guys, today, I was originally filmed a video talking about the situation, but I decided, fuck that original video. I'm going to be going off a little, so if you want like rants or me going off of stuff, this is not the episode for you or the podcast episode for you. Recently, I was minding my own business, and I got a message on Messenger from my oldest sister. One of my oldest sisters I haven't talked to in 4 years since my dad passed away, and she was like, checking on me and all this shit. And I ended up realizing that she's asking stuff with my brother about my mom, and basically I found out, which really fucking annoyed the fuck out of me, was she found out that my mom, my stepdad, and my little brother, they live in Belize. They moved to Belize recently, and she found out somehow that my mom moved to Belize, and she's making out like my mom abandoned me, all this bullshit, and so I took screenshots of the conversation and sent to my mom, and my mom was fucking mad, and I told my sister, I'm like, we know video chatting, and I tell her, I'm like, it's really none of your business what my mom's doing. And I got really fucking mad because she's acting like her and my other half sister and my other half brother. She's acting like they didn't come around me, my brother, because of her mom, and they were trying to, and it was really pissing me off. And I was like, not my sister, and I'm like, don't be. I basically told her, it's like, don't be bad mouthing my mom. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, y'all made no effort to have a relationship with me and my brother years before our dad passed away, and it's always been this fucking way. And like my sister, she's just on some bullshit, and she's the black sheep of the family. She's always nosy all over, always up in everyone's business. She's trying to get on my business, but I'm getting all the shit. And I'm like, I ain't telling her shit. And yeah, and I'm like, it is what it fucking is. But it just pisses me off that she's acting like she gives a rat's ass about me, when in reality she really fucking doesn't. And it's sad. And I do also own the fact that, basically, my dad passed away. I was angry at my aunt because one of my aunts planned fucking funeral that side out. Me and my little brother, we were not invited, even though he was our father too and shit. And anyway, my aunt Claire planned the funeral, and I got mad because I saw on Facebook my mother's sister Paige was hanging out with my two cousins, and these two cousins she was hanging out with, they were my aunt Claire's daughters, and so I went the fuck off. And I was really fucking angry. And I wasn't just mad at my aunt, I was mad at my siblings too, because I was like, nobody had me, my brother's back, no one was like, no, they should be invited. Everybody just all went with it and shit, which is not cool. So I went off, and I called my sister Paige a bitch, and I commented, yeah, I went off in the comments, and so I ended up that my sister blocked me, Paige blocked me on Facebook, and then I ended up my cousin Mina, and I went off with both my cousins. I was fucking mad. I was I was really mad at all three of them because I was just angry. And so, and then I got more fucking mad because my stupid brother's fucking wife wanted to insert her 2 cents. And she wanted to just reach out on Instagram, all this shit, being like, oh, Toby, you're lashing out because you're angry, but blah, 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 all this shit. And it really fucking pissed me off because I've not heard one good thing about my brother's wife at all. I haven't. And, I was really mad. And so, anyway, I reached out to Paige, and I was like, life's too short. I was like, Dad wanted us all to get along, have a relationship, and not be fighting. And I asked her, because I made another Facebook. I made back a one because I keep getting in trouble on Facebook. Like, I keep getting Facebook trouble, dumbest fucking reasons. And I was like, can you unblock my main one? She saw the comment and she hasn't unblocked it. And like, I know my sister's working and stuff, but it's like, come on, at least unblock my other page. Like, I'm ready to make an effort. And yeah. And so something else I thought was funny when I talked to my sister Lane we're talking, and I was like, I was also really mad at Claire, and I was like, the picture she posted with all of y'all, and she was like, what picture? My sister was trying to act all fucking stupid, like, oh, well, I didn't know that, and it's just bullshit. And then one thing that really fucking flipping really bugs me also was that my dad was engaged to this lovely woman, Linda. And my sister went on and was just talking shit about Linda. And it really made me mad. And I was like, what the hell? And I found out, okay, so my brother Robert, he's friends with my nanny on Facebook. So that's how he's the one that found my mom, Alex, and them they were in Bullies. Yeah. And yeah, and I was just like, it just really bugs me because my old half siblings, they really don't give a rat's ass about me, and they don't give a rat's ass about my little brother. It's sad, but it is what it is, and like, I don't need that fake shit. And my sister, she just on some fake shit. That's just what she's on. Yeah. And like I said, I don't have time for the fake shit. People come in my life, be like, oh yeah, what was me? I mean. And then my sister, she's making out like my mom abandoned me. My mom didn't abandon me at all. I don't know where she's getting off on this shit. I really have no fucking clue. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's like, I'm not going to fight with my sister. I'm not going to go back and forth with her. She got mad at me because I shut down when she was talking crap about my mom. And she didn't like that. And something else that I think is funny is my brother's wife, me and Elena were video chatting, and my brother's wife wants to get in the background. I'm video chatting. I'm like, I'm video chatting with my sister, not with your nosy fucking ass. Like, mind your own business. And that's another thing. Like, my siblings, like, it's sad, but it's true. Like, they're like strangers to me. Like, I don't fucking know these people. I've known them for years. And yeah, and it is what it is. And if my sister's like, oh yeah, we're doing Thanksgiving thing, you should come, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going because I don't trust y'all. I don't. Y'all are on some fake shit, and I'm not on that fake shit. I'm on the real shit, keep 100, because I'm like, if I'm around them, I'll be like, y'all the worst fucking siblings. Don't get it twisted. Like, y'all never been there for me, my brother, like, ever. Like, yeah, we gone through so much shit, and y'all weren't there because y'all don't give a rat's ass about us. And yeah, and y'all the worst fucking siblings, y'all are. And that's the facts. And I just don't appreciate the fake shit from my sister. And and I really thought I was dreaming when I saw that comment, but the messenger, but no, it was her. I mean, she said I've been on her mind all week, but yeah, that's basically why I originally made a video, talking about the situation, and I was doing a watered down version, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna keep 100 on my channel, on my podcast. I'm not gonna kiss no one's ass. This is my 2 cents. This is how I feel about the situation. Is that my sister is still nosy as fuck and needs to get alive. And there's so much shit my sister has done that I could literally say, but I'm not gonna say because I'm not trying to start World War II with Elena. But like I said, I'm about to get 30, and my sister's in her mid 30s, and she's still being messy as fuck. I think she's I don't even fucking know how old her ass is. But it's just, it is what it is. Like, we all have some family members that we just don't deal with, and like, I just don't deal with my dad's side of family. Like, when after his funeral, I told all of them, I was like, you know what, you were all guilty, just like my aunt. Like, you all, yeah. And that's basically what I have to say. And it is what it is. Like, stuff happens for a reason in life. And I'll say it again. I'm not doing the fake shit. I, I'm not. I'm not going to act like everything's all peaches and cream when it's really fucking not. And yeah, that's basically what I have to say. Like, you know, people that are watching, like if you have siblings that really give a fuck about you, you'd like you because I would give anything to have the three other siblings that might give a rat's ass about me, but they really don't. And the reason they don't fuck with me is because I'm gay. They don't like that shit, and I don't have time for that fake shit. No. And I mean, and they're also racist as fuck too, which is hilarious because Robert and Paige are Mexican, and that's hilarious, and they're racist as fuck. Yeah, kind of shit. I don't get. But that's basically what I have to say. Some people are like this, some people aren't. And I was about to say, love you guys, and peace.